We begin tonight with the latest coronavirus information that you need to know. The University of Alabama confirms testing revealed 566 cases of coronavirus across all its campus since August 19th. 8 are here in Huntsville at UAH. 531 are at the main campus in Tuscaloosa. Earlier today, the university and city leaders decided something had to change.
And this is why. Take a look at this. Packed bars, people without masks, no social distancing. Today, the city shut down those bars for 2 weeks. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Dan Schaefer.
And I'm Naja Sherman. The Way 31I team spent the weekend in Tuscaloosa and can show you the reasons behind the decision.
Way 31's Casey Albritton joins us now after getting a look inside the bars for herself. Casey?
Yeah, this is just some of what I saw. It was basically a mixed bag. Some bars followed the guidelines in place over the weekend and others did not, and it's why they're all closed now. One bar was so crowded and so few people wearing masks, we needed to leave because it didn't seem safe.
9 p.m. Typically pretty early for bars to be this packed, but at a bar called 1225 in Tuscaloosa, this is what it looked like. But let's rewind to the start of our journey at the University of Alabama. At 3:30 p.m., our executive producer and I arrived on campus. We saw these signs everywhere asking students to social distance and wear masks. We barely saw any students on the quad or along Greek Row, but everyone we did see wore masks and stayed in groups. Overall, it seemed safe. An hour later, we went to Buffalo Phil's. The restaurant and bar along the Tuscaloosa Strip forced customers to wait in line outside, and staff made sure we kept our distance. Once we sat down, staff members were always in masks. Customers put theirs on when they left their tables. Next up, a bar called the Bear Trap. It was one of the bars from viral pictures taken the prior weekend, but this week it looked much different. It's the only spot we saw a police officer. People stayed in groups and security told students to social distance. As we left at 7 p.m., we walked by this line leading up to the Bear Trap. You can hear the bouncer yelling, telling everyone to keep their masks on. They were so strict with capacity, we never got back in. Then it was a bar we heard students talking about. At 8 p.m., we walked into an already crowded 1225. When the crowd grew, staff removed tables and chairs to make more space for the bar. As the night continued, students continued to pile in. Take a look at the line into the bar now. You can see some students wearing masks, but there was no social distancing. This video was taken at 9:17 p.m. Look closely. There's no spacing, no one wearing face coverings, and people kept coming inside. Here's another video from 9:23 p.m. Lines of students waiting at the bar 4 people deep. No masks in sight. At this point, we decided to leave because it didn't seem safe. We took this video outside. You can see 1225 stood out. You don't see lines like that anywhere else. Our last stop was Galette's, a bar that faced backlash because of these scenes the prior weekend. No social distancing or masks. This weekend, it seemed the safest. Signs lined the bar asking people to take precautions, and you could see X's on the ground to show people where to stand. They told us to leave promptly at 11, and staff immediately started wiping down tables. As we started to leave, we did not see any Tuscaloosa police or University of Alabama police officers. We went back to Greek Row. It was eerily quiet and empty.
We spent roughly 8 hours on campus, and like I said, we only saw one police officer. From our perspective, it appeared that enforcement of health orders fell on individual businesses, and some took it more seriously than others. As of now, bars in Tuscaloosa can reopen September 8th. Restaurants can remain open. Dan?
Thanks, Casey. Easy to see why the mayor made that decision. Governor Kiabi released a statement in response to the order saying, quote, "If we do not act expeditiously, it leaves the potential for a situation to get out of hand, which would require even tougher, longer lasting decisions to be enacted."